Hello, everybody. Daniel Feuerstein here for Beyond the 90 as we're going to review day three of round one proper for the 2026 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. 7 matches were played today on Thursday, March 19th, and more cup sets. Unbelievable. More and more cup sets. Three of them. It was an amazing day. We did have a destruction, unfortunately, by Lexington SC. We'll get to all of that in this video here, but let's go ahead and talk about the first of three cup sets that happened. So basically, it came down altogether 6 cup sets in the 2026 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup round one proper. Carolina Core was hosting Virginia Dream FC. Now it looked like most of the goals scored in the second half. Now it looked like Carolina Core was going to take it. It was a 52nd minute goal by Tom Zegers, and we all thought that was it. Maybe that would be the end of it, but no. Carolina Core got beaten by the Virginia Dream, and it was Zoumana Diarra that equalized the match in the 58th minute, and then all of a sudden, a big goal, a huge goal by Akingbolahan Akinkoy, 78th minute. Virginia Dream held on Cup Set City for game one of day three, number 4 in the entire round proper in the first round. And they held on, and Virginia Dream advances to the second round. We also have in the other matchup, the second cup set, Flint City Bucks, formerly known as the Michigan Bucks or the Mid-Michigan Bucks. They defeated Forward Madison of USL League One by a final of 2-0. It would be Stephen and Noor Gianfi, who plays for Forward Madison FC. He puts the ball into his own net in the 13th minute to give Flint City Bucks the 1-0 lead. And finally, Flint City scored a goal on their own. That was in the 67th minute by Jordi Lopez. 2-0 was the final score, and it was tremendous. They advanced into the next round, the one and only Flint City Bucks. It was tremendous and unbelievable. And then it would take one goal by Tennessee Tempo from the UPSL Spring Season Champions of 2025. It would be Jeffrey, if I can pronounce his last name, I hope I can pronounce it, Oyerwuth, Oyrwoth, 35th minute. He puts the ball in the back of the net, 1-0. It lasted all the way out there. Chattanooga Red Wolves, who had an amazing run in last year's Open Cup, fell in the fourth round, but their 2026 Open Cup run is one and done, and they're gone. They had that big opportunity late in the second half stoppage time to get a goal. It somehow floated off the crossbar and out. And for Chattanooga Red Wolves, they are done. For Tennessee Tempo, they are in, and it is just unbelievable what they're able to do. Other matches, of course, Charlotte Independence with a 4-1 victory over Ristosi FC. Cole Dimmick in the 4th minute made it 1-0 for Charlotte Independence, but Ristosi got the equalizer from Yosuke Ono in the 38th minute. But it was all Charlotte Independence after that. It would be Enzo Augustin, 69th minute. It would be Fabrice Inga, 87th minute, NGAH, Inga. And Christopher Lewis Jaime in the 89th minute for Charlotte Independence, and they advance. Westchester SC taking out the New York Renegades by a final of 2-0, all by Daniel Burko. Got the penalty in the 34th minute, converted it, and then he scored his second goal, got his brace in the 83rd minute. Laredo Heat hosting El Paso Locomotive, and this was all El Paso in the second half. Diego Abitia in the 51st minute, and of course, Rubio Rubin for El Paso. He scores. He makes it 2-0 in the 89th minute. And finally, destruction by Lexington SC, taking out Flower City Union by a final of 9-0. A brace by Nick Firmino in the 30th and the 48th minutes of the match. And then other goals by Aaron Molloy in the 36th minute, Marcus Epps in the 40th minute, Xavier Zenge in the 53rd minute, Philip Goodrum in the 61st minute, Blaine Ferry in the 68th minute, and then, of course, finally, Malik Henry Scott in the 76th minute, and Tariq Scott in the 83rd minute. And those are your matches for the final day of round one proper for the 2026 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. We're just going to have to wait for the following week, this upcoming Wednesday, March 25th, when Steel City FC takes on the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That should be on YouTube. That should be a lot of fun, and can't wait to see what's going to happen there. Stay with us here at Beyond the 90. When U.S. Soccer announces the schedule for the second round proper, we will inform you of those matches for the next round. But until then, this was a lot of fun. It was a great thing to watch. Of course, you try to watch as many matches as you can with all the available windows possible. Sometimes multiple matches, not enough screens. Whew, excuse me. Try to, try to put 4 matches in front of me on my main screen, my TV, of course, for a match through CBS Sports Network. And of course, let's not forget my smartphone to put a match there as well. Try to keep track of everything and anything that's going on with the Open Cup. But don't worry. Round one winners will face each other in the second round, and then the winners of the second round will move on to face the 16 Major League Soccer clubs. And to round 3, we go to round 4. No fifth round this edition. Hopefully they'll come back for 2027. And of course, the quarters, and then the World Cup comes, and then we go to the semifinals and the final after the World Cup. So a lot of excitement, a lot of fun. Cannot wait to see what's going to happen. And hopefully, just hopefully, this Open Cup season will be exciting and fun to watch. Just so far, it has been in the opening round. So sit back, relax, and have some fun. Once again, the Open Cup season is back, ready, better than ever, and hopefully it will be better as the season goes on. But once again, my name is Daniel Feuerstein for Beyond the 90. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. And as always, please, 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 please enjoy your football. Enjoy Open Cup action here on Beyond the 90 at beyondthe90.net. Myself, Carter Krishnaiyer, Jonathan Starling, and all the other writers here that covers the game for the United States. Bye-bye for now.